been so long I forgot how to do this. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been, I think, 2 months since I posted last, and I'm really sorry. There's a bug. Anyway, so I'm back now, and I wanted to do a tag, and it's called 50 Questions You've Never Been Asked. And I'm going to try to answer all of them. I've read through some of them, not all of them. I wanted to kind of be a surprise, so it's kind of on the spot, you know, whatever. So we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. What's your favorite candle scent? My favorite candle scent is probably anything with like a cupcake in the title, or vanilla, or anything sweet. I love like sickly sweet scents. I'm the person that has that everywhere. I love it. Question 2. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? This is tough. My 2 favorite celebrities really would probably be Zoella and Taylor Swift. If I could just pick one, probably Zoella, because that means I would be able to go to Europe. Sorry, Taylor. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Well, it's gonna be someone that I don't want to marry, so not Ed Sheeran, not Dylan O'Brien, not Zac Efron. I'm gonna go ahead and have a freebie and say Alfie Days will be my brother when him and Zoe get married, because she's already my sister, so he'll be my brother-in-law. See how that works out. Question 4. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Considering I don't have a boyfriend right now, I don't have a prospect of a boyfriend, I'm gonna say 27. 27. Question 5. Do you know a hoarder? The answer is yes, and the answer is I am a hoarder. Question 6. Can you do a split? Well, I was on the dance team in high school. I was also in dance for 15 years of my life, and the answer is yes, I could do a split. Haven't stretched in almost, well, I guess it's been like a year and a half now. So, probably not anymore. Question 7. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I remember trying to learn at our old house. We moved out from there when I was 6. So I'm thinking around 6 years old, because I remember attempting to ride it. I never remember actually riding it, but I know how to ride a bike, so I'm guessing it was around 6 or 7. Question 8. How many oceans have you swam in? I've been to, if it even counts as an ocean, Galveston. I've been to Cocoa Beach and Cozumel. But I think Galveston and Cozumel are the same ocean. Gulf of Mexico, is that right? I'm gonna go ahead and be safe and say 2, but I've been to 3 places where I've been to the ocean. So maybe 3, I'm not sure. How many countries have you been to? I've only been in 2 countries. I went to Mexico this past summer, and I live in the United States of America, so that's 2 countries. Question 10. Is anyone in your family in the Army? In my immediate family, no. Question 11. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Let me pull up my list of baby names. So I like the name Belle, because, of course, Belle, Princess on Beauty and the Beast, and I love her. Elizabeth and Jane, because of Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. Love it. Ooh, next one is, what would you name your son if you had one? And let me just go back to my handy dandy list, and let's see. Okay, I have Asher. I love that name. That's probably my favorite. Okay, next question. What's the worst grade you got on a test? I'm not super fantastic at testing. I was always a good student in high school. What is wrong with my hair right now? I was always a good student, like in high school and stuff, not college. So let me tell you, I'm horrible at college. I hate it. The worst grade, I'm gonna say somewhere in the 30s, because tests freak me out. I have really bad test anxiety. I don't know. I just don't like them at all. So probably 36 or so, I would say. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? When I was a small child, it was Teletubbies and Barney. Then it probably became Dragon Tales, Arthur. I like TV and movies. I watched a lot of it, so I have a lot of TV shows, but those are probably my top ones, I think. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? I think I was a fairy, and I wore my dance costume. We danced to Go the Distance from Hercules, and we had this really big white tutu that had like gold in it, gold polka dots on it. I don't know. I think I wore that, and I'm pretty sure I was a fairy, and I had a wand and everything and wings. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Yes, yes, and yes. All of them, and I loved all of them. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Is this even a question? I would rather be British, so like I live in Britain and go to all those places over there. So of course, I'd rather have a British accent. That's not even a question. Did your mother go to college? I think she went for a little bit. Next question. Are your grandparents still married? This question is kind of sad because both of my grandpas are dead. I still have both my grandmas. But I guess they're still married? Have you ever taken karate lessons? No. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Of course. It's not easy being green. What's the first amusement park you've been to? Six Flags Over Texas. And I wrote everything, I'm pretty sure, that I could ride. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? What I would like to be fluent in would be something cool, like French or something. But what's practical for me right now would probably be Spanish. And I've taken I would love to be fluent in English because apparently I can't speak. I've taken a few Spanish classes. I just took one over the summer. I liked learning it and I would love to be fluent in it. It's just it takes a lot of practice and probably going to Spain or something, which I would love to do, but I don't have the funds right now, so. Do you spell the color as, okay, it's gray. Do you spell the color as EY or AY? I spell it AY because I don't know. I just always spelled it AY, but it's not like no one understands if you spell it EY, so I don't think it really matters. I think it's just your preference. Is your father bald? No, he's not bald. He has a receding hairline. It's probably like back here. He has it's like this. Do you know triplets? I know twins. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? This is so tough. The one I've seen the most is the Titanic. Is Titanic because I know every single word. I'm not even kidding. I know every single word. Have you ever had Indian food? I have not. And probably the reason is because there's not a lot of Indian food places around me. Connected to a quick stop on the way from here to Shawnee, which is about 30 minutes away, there's an Indian food place, but I'm not really sure about it. You know, it's like connected to a quick stop and stuff, and I don't know if that's normal. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Probably Chili's. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Of course I've been to Olive Garden. It's my mom's favorite restaurant. We go there for every birthday, ever whatever. We always go there. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? Like Sam's, I guess? I think this is from somewhere else because it says Costco and I think it's like in California or something. I don't belong to Sam's, but my parents do. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? They were going to name me Jessie Michael, but my uncle still calls me Jessie. He just thinks that's funny, I guess. If you have a nickname, what is it? My nickname is Abby, because my name is Abigail. Who's your favorite person in the world? I'm going to say my brother, because he just makes me laugh all the time. Super funny. I don't know. We're like 3 years apart, 3.5 years apart, so we get along really well, and he's just a cool guy. I love him. Would you rather live in a rural area, or in the suburbs? But I'm gonna say the suburbs because I gotta be close to something. I don't want to be 10 minutes out of town away from Walmart or anything. I want to be 5 minutes away from everything because I'm always late. So, can you whistle? Not very well, but yes. Do you sleep with a nightlight? I do not. Do you eat breakfast every morning? I do now. Do you take any pills or medication daily? I started taking some herbal pills stuff to kind of clear up my acne, and that really worked, but nothing like medical. What medical conditions do you have? My kneecap moves side to side instead of up and down, so it pops out of place a lot, and I have supraventricular tachycardia in my heart, which means that it beats super fast and they can't read it on the monitor. How many times have you been to the hospital? For routine checkups, I have no idea. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? That is another one that I can quote almost word for word. I love it. So yes, I've seen Finding Nemo. Where do you buy your jeans? I get most of my jeans at American Eagle. What's the last compliment you got? Probably at church on Wednesday. Was Wednesday, because we did the music at the service, and everyone was telling me how great I sang and stuff like that. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? I wouldn't say usually. If they leave an impact on me, then yes, I'll remember them. And like if it's a nightmare or something, then yes, I'll remember them. What flavor of tea do you enjoy? Oh my goodness, I got this tea. It's called Sleepy Time tea. And let me tell you, whenever I drink it, I don't wake up one time during the night. It's so cool. And it tastes like spearmint gum and a little bit of chamomile, but it's so good. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say 50. What religion will you raise your children to practice? I am Pentecostal, but the thing about religion is that that's not what it's about. It should just be about having a relationship with God and, you know, following what the Bible says instead of what people say. It will probably be Pentecostal. How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I remember what happened. We were at Walmart when they had layaway before they took it away and brought it back. And I wanted this Barbie laptop, and my mom was like, don't look, I'm getting stuff for layaway. So I was like, okay, of course I'm gonna look. So I turned back around or came out of the bathroom or something, and I saw them pick up the Barbie laptop and like they were checking it in, and I was like, oh my goodness, okay, maybe she got that for me and I'll get something else from Santa. And then on Christmas morning, I walk out there and my laptop's there, and my mom's like, look what Santa brought you. And I was like, that's not true because I saw you buy it. And I was really bummed out, but yeah, I don't remember how old I was, but that's what happened. So, why do you have a Tumblr? I have no idea why I have a Tumblr because I never get on and I don't know how to use it. I don't really like it. Alright, well that's it. So we're done. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you did, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully it won't take me as long to record it, and hopefully it will be something different, you know? This was a little different, that's why I wanted to do it, so I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye!